speaking of Claire Angel, you're on the line?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, so how are you?
I'm really, really good. Thank you for having me, DJKat.
Anytime, anytime. So, tell the people out there, who is Claire Angel?
Well, Claire Angel is an innovative singer-songwriter, reggae songstress for the UK. That is what I am.
I like that. Songstress, that's good, man. So, am I right in saying that you started singing from a very young age and in church?
Yeah, I was in church. I used to go to Sunday school.
Yeah.
My first experiences of the music business, I would say, is from my father, because he was what we call in our culture sound man.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of experience with the sound systems, and I had a lot of experience with different types of genres of music through my father.
Yeah.
So that's like my earliest insight to music.
Okay. What was his sound called?
He had a sound called Wadat.
Okay.
He also used to be part of King Alloy and some other sounds as well.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a foundation man, but now he's got a sound called Black Star from Outer Reading.
Wow, okay. Definitely. So, seeing that, how did that influence you to become a singer?
Well, it influenced me a lot because my dad is also a singer. He sings like Dennis Brown. So when he used to go to the bluesies and do his set, he used to also sing as well. So what it kind of taught me is different types of artists, different types of voices, different types of genres.
Yeah.
And it taught me to have appreciation for the reggae music and like the struggle and the history behind it.
Yeah, for sure. So I know you've took part in quite a few different talent shows. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, the first talent show I ever entered, I think I was about 18, and it was UK Unsigned.
Okay.
I didn't win, but I got through to a good stage. And I've entered various stuff like X Factor, Britain's Got Talent, but the biggest one that I entered in 2016 was Britain's Got Reggae, all courtesy of Sir Lynn Braithwaite, and that was a really, really good competition because it was a lot of elites in the whole of the UK, and you know, some people wasn't getting recognised like myself, so I decided to enter the competition, and obviously I won it. And it's done a lot of stuff for me from 2016 till 2018. So if you're listening, Serlene, thank you a bunch. Thanks a bunch.
Yeah, big up, big up, big up. So I know that you've shared the stage with some really big artists like Freddie McGregor, Taurus Riley, Queen Ifrica. What does that feel like when you're on stage with these great artists as well as yourself?
It's quite amazing because obviously me as an artist myself, I don't think I would say I'm starstruck in the sense that, oh, they're an artist, because I'm an artist myself, but I am starstruck in, I like to study them, so I like to see where they're coming from, what they've been through, what makes them such a brilliant artist, and to sing on the same stage as somebody like Shinehead, or just the other day we was with King Jammies for his Lifetime Achievement, we sang beside Tony Rebel and Queen Ifrica, Berry Hammond. It's amazing. And the other day I done a show. Well, I didn't do the show. I went to the show, and I ended up going on stage with Remain Virgo. It's gone viral anyway, so I think everybody's seen it. And that was amazing as well, because it's like, wow. They're like, oh my God, you're so good. How come you haven't got out there yet? But obviously music is just a journey.
Yeah.
You know, and you just have to just keep on going. So perseverance and consistency.
For sure, definitely. So what made you go on stage and have that confidence to basically kick his butt on stage?
Well, I was just at the right place at the right time, because even if I'm not booked for a show, I like to take them in. So I like to go and see the artist live, because I say when you see an artist live, you know if they're a real artist. And Remain Virgo is a very amazing artist, vocally, physically, mentally. You know, his stage show is excellent. So I just went with my friend. One of my friends, Paul, called me and said, you're not coming to the show? And I said, all right, let me come. So I was just in the right place at the right time. And to be honest, when I went on the stage, there was no way I wasn't going to sing. I was just waiting for the right, time with manners to take the mic off him and grab it. And when I even sang what I sang, it was from my head. I didn't even know what I was singing. I think it was the grace of God that just come through my body. So I didn't have any nerves. I wasn't frightened. I just knew that, well, you're up here now with one of these big, big artists, and the crowd in Birmingham, they know me as well. But at first, when I went on the stage, they didn't know it was me. And then after now, you can hear people shouting, she better sing, she better take the mic. I was like, but it was an amazing experience. I got a lot of links through Remain Virgo and a lot of the band members. So, it was really, really excellent, and I'd do it again.
For sure. I was very proud because I've seen your, like, on Facebook and stuff like that. And I was like, you go, girl. I definitely was bigging you up, for sure. So, I know another one of your achievements is that you've become UK's best female vocalist. Was it the Raya Awards?
Yes.
And how did that feel? Like, that name itself, UK's best female vocalist.
Yeah, that's like an honour, to be honest. Yeah. You know, when people say, oh, you sound like Itana, or you're the next Queen Ifrica, or you're the next Marcia Griffiths, those things are an honour because, you know, them artists have got a lot of accolades. They've done a lot for the music industry.
For sure.
So, yeah, winning an award like that, especially your own local award, is a big achievement because it just shows that the work that you've been putting in through the years is being recognised. So, yeah.
For sure.
That's all courtesy of Roxy's sound as well. So, yeah, that was really good. Really nice for them to include me in their category, and it shows the amount of people that vote for you as well, who, you know, you have some silent fans out there who, you know, they're following your thing and embracing your thing, so that's excellent. We just give thanks for that.
For sure. You know, I want to come on to that about hard work, because a lot of the time we just see the artist and the end product. We don't see like what you have to put behind the door, sort of thing. So explain to the people and the listeners out there what it is you have to do to work hard, sort of thing, for your profession.
Well, that's the word, really. Work hard in anything you do, whether you're a lawyer, a doctor, an artist, whatever that work entails. You know, we see the surgeons work on the bodies, but we don't know the 10 years that they had to study for. So, you know, things like vocal training, you have to prepare your voice, you have to learn a lot of songs, you have to get a lot of rest, you have to make sure your voice is on top form, which means you need to be drinking certain drinks, lemon, honey, ginger. You know, you have to be exercising, you have to always be keeping yourself up, because even if you haven't got a show for 2 months, you still have to be practicing, rehearsing with the band and doing a lot of, you know, stuff. But it's not, I don't really call it hard work because it's something that I love. I think that I'm really lucky in the job that I do.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, other than being a full-time carer for my mum, I don't have a 9-to-5. Music is my 9-to-5. So having a job where you enjoy it. And I mean, sometimes it gets tiring. I'm not going to say it doesn't. When you're touring, when you're coming off one plane and going on to another, going on to the stage show, back to the hotel, those things are tiring. But in the long run, you see the impact your hard work has on the fans and the people, because obviously it's all about the people, it's all about the song, it's not really about you as the artist, it's about the gift that God's give you to administrate it to the fans and the people. When they're feeling down, when they're feeling low, when they're feeling up, when they're feeling high, you're there as that voice. You know what I'm saying? So,
for sure, On that note, I want to speak about so of course you're a female artist, and a lot of the time reggae music can be dominated by male. How have you overcome it, or how have you dealt with that?
Well, I think in the industry of reggae, and also in any industry, musical industry, you're gonna have, it's definitely male dominated and male orientated. But I think that in this business as a female, it's good to try and learn how to be around them, and everybody's different. So when I'm around them, I feel protected, I feel safe. Not all the time, because you do have certain people in the industry who will try to probably, you know, look you, or, you know, want to do other things in music, but you just have to be strong to make them know, you know, that this isn't what I've come here for. I've come to do music. But I would like to be like a spokeswoman and an ambassador for the females that feel intimidated in the business by these people who are the gatekeepers. So if I don't sleep with you, then I'm not going to put out your track. Or if you don't sleep with me, then I'm not going to make this happen for you. And I don't want a lot of our young females to go through that. So I will be here to talk about certain experiences I've had in the business, because I've had those experiences in the business. And I feel that there needs to be more female producers, more female. That's why I'm so honoured to have an interview with yourself, because you're a female in the business that's making waves, and it's hard. I'd like to big up people like V Rocket, Mama Valerie, you know, Miss Valerie. She's the woman in the business, and she's the one that's took the sound system to another level, along with other people as well, but she was the dominant female. And one day I asked her, how did you do it as a female in the business? Because as a female in the business, the only one that's doing it, you're going to get fight all the time, because men sometimes, in my opinion, feel like, well, the job that they're doing, you can't do it. But you know that females can do the job and probably even do it better. Sorry, men. Hush. But I can't say that I've had a real horrible experience with men and, you know, the males in the business, but I know that it does happen, and I have had a few mishaps with them, but we just know how to get along. We just know how to, you know, portray ourselves as that artist, that I'm not here to take off my clothes or sing about sex. I'm here to spread a positive vibrational message to the world. So all I can say to the females coming up, just try to be around people like your mom, your dad, people who you know definitely will protect your interests.
Yeah, for sure. You know what? Thank you for talking so honestly. I like that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Thank you.
So,
well, I think that if you're not honest, this is the problem in the industry. A lot of people go down the journey, go down the road, and then it's like there's a path and then the bush grows and nobody chops back the bush.
Yeah.
So I've learned what I've learned, but I'm not going to pass the baton. I'm not going to give that advice to the next generation that's coming up. I'm just going to sit there and watch them fall in the ditch like I did. I don't work like that. I want to talk to the people them so they know that, you know what, if you do this and you do that, maybe it won't go the way it went for me.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, wicked. Thank you. So the song that I played before we spoke was your new single called Ja Promise.
Yeah.
Which is a great song. I'm loving it. Tell us a little something about this and how did it come about, that song?
Well, back in the day when I was a little young girl and I used to be in my house and my dad used to come in and out, we used to have a lot of artists that used to come to our house, and Johnny Osborne, who is the originator of that song, was one of them. So I kind of know him personally from a little girl. So I've always loved that song. I've always loved Truths and Rights, and I've always loved Ja Promise. So I said, when I got the chance, when I get a little bit bigger in the industry and bigger in age, I'm going to do the track. So I'd done a couple of tracks like Run the Wicked Away, and then I spoke to one of my producers, his name Bucky Joe from Buzzwhack Records out of London, and I spoke to him and I said, you know what, I'd love you to lick back the rhythm exclusively. So he licked back the rhythm and I heard the rhythm, I was like, wow, and then I just voiced it, and then within a week everybody was like, oh, we need that song, it's wicked. And Johnny Osborne has actually heard it himself and he said it's a very good rendition. Everybody said it's a good rendition. The reason why I chose it as well is not just because I like Johnny Osborne or because of the history. It's also a song that you don't really see many females attempt. So you'll hear a man version, but you've never heard a female version. So I said, yeah, man, that would just highlight the song. And it's nice to pay homage to the artists. We always pay homage to the artists when they've passed away. It's nice to pay homage when they're still alive. For real, man. That's a nice little story there. I like that. But that's all for that. Cause it's a really nice song. It's really nice vibes. And like you said, it gives a woman feel to it. It's nice. Yeah, and it's uplifting as well. For sure. You know what I'm saying? It's talking about love, and it's talking about, you know, being true unto your brothers and your sisters. So you don't need more than that, really. Yeah, man, for real. So what inspires you in life and music-wise? Pain, stress, joys, my child. There's so many things. The birds, the bees, the trees. If I just look at the sky right now, I could build a song on the spot. Wow. So there's so many things around us that makes us inspired then. Yeah. I'm inspired just by waking up in the morning. Yeah, bless you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, for real. The little youths around me, like my son and his friends, and they inspire me because there's a lot of things that I don't really know that they know. Yeah. Especially in terms of my music. My son helps me a lot with it as well. So, yeah. For sure, man. Do you think you could give the listeners out there a little flavour of Ja Promise from your own mouth now? Yep. No problem. All right. Ain't gonna break my promise to Jah, yeah. Ain't gonna break, ain't gonna break, ain't gonna break. Oh, just let the truth manifest itself. For man was made out of love. Forever be to your brothers true, for respect is overdue. Oh, how could I be ungrateful after all the Yes.
Wicked, wicked. I love that, sister. For sure.
Thank you, baby.
Anytime, man. So tell us, any events you've got coming up, anything like that out there?
Yes, I have on the 28th of July, I think it is, we have Radigan, that's in Bristol.
Okay.
That should be really good. On the 5th of August, I have a performance at the Brumfest, which is like a festival that we put on in Birmingham.
Yeah.
I also have Boomtown, I think that's the 12th of August.
Okay.
And I also have Rotterdam Festival, which is in Spain. It's Sunsplash, and that's on the 21st of August.
Yeah.
So we've got loads of things coming up.
Yeah, man. It's definitely, you're not stopping.
Want to check me out.
For sure. So any final words to the listeners out there and what to look out for in the future from you?
Well, just look out for the EP. It will be dropping soon, and there's a lot of things in the pipeline going on, but I can't really talk about them as yet, but you will all find that. I'd like everybody to just subscribe to my YouTube channel and go on my Facebook and subscribe to my fan page and just check out what I'm doing and where I'm going. You can YouTube me, you can go on the Reverb Nation and check out all the stuff that I'm doing. I'd just like to say to any up-and-coming artists now, just always have God on your side and always try to make sure you got people around you who love you and want to, you know, push your career. And it's all about you. It's not all about nobody else, because if you don't want to push your career yourself, nobody ain't going to push it for you. So that's my last word, and thank you so much, DJ Kat, and thank you to all of the fans and everybody that supports Clear Angel. It's enough love.
Blessings. I just want to say thank you for taking the time out to come on to Arat Radio, and also that I want to big yourself up as a woman artist, first of all, and for your conscious words and your lyrics that you're saying, and I hope that we can meet in person one day. Blessings every time.
Definitely, sweetie. Thank you so much.
No worries.
Have a great
I hope
day.
to hear from you again. Yeah?
All right then. Bye.
No worries. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.